I am about to feed my liquid fertilizer in these 2 barrels. So, but first of all, let's talk a bit about fertilizing. Especially during the implementation phase of your farm, you will need to fertilize. Later on, if you have good cover crops, good trees, then you can just do chop and drop and then everything will feed itself. But during the implementation, if you have something like what I have, which is basically an old pasture land, if I want my plants to grow fast, trees and everything, I can give some extra fertilization, but I don't want to use any chemical shit, so I use natural stuff. One of that is compost, which is I will show later how I make my compost, but I also do some liquid fertilizer, and it's basically the same concept. You take scraps which are nutrient rich, you put them into these barrels and you let bacteria to break it down. The way to get that bacteria is you can either just use some probiotics you buy at the pharmacy and put it into the barrel, or you get some starchy liquid, even if you just mix sugar and water, put it in a jar, put a piece of cloth on it so no bugs are going in, leave it there for a while, and you will see that it's starting to get a change in color, and then that's the bacteria starts to populate it. There are plenty of videos on YouTube how to make that starter, and then you just put it into a barrel with some water, some sugar if you want, as a pre-feed, and then you feed it with whatever you are going to feed it. We'll get to that soon. One important thing, make a hole on the cover of the barrel because gases might develop and you don't want it to explode. So let me open this guy and then I will show you what we have inside. It looks gross, and I had a oh yeah, here it is. So it's kind of similar to liquid fertilizer you would buy. If I would filter this, you can see there is some non-broken down green stuff I put in like a week or so ago, but it's a brownish liquid. It's like store-bought liquid fertilizer, and what I feed it with, I drink a lot of loose leaf tea, sorry for my accent, and I just, whenever the tea leaves are used, I just put them in a box, and once in a while I empty it into the bucket. And these leaves are actually full of nutrients still, and in this way we are getting back into the ground, into nature. I also do the same shit with my wife drinks coffee, so coffee grounds are also going in here. I also grind banana leaves, banana peel, stinging nettle, and some comfrey leaves, and grind those because then it breaks down faster. If you don't grind, it's gonna break down anyways, but it just takes longer. And I want this process to be fast, although I put some whole grains in it, which will slow down the whole process. And then just feed it once in a while, stir it, cover it, and let the bacteria do its work. I will show you my other barrel as well, actually, because that one is closer to done. Oops, I have a phone call, so let me pause this. Okay, I'm back. So let me show you my other barrel, which has a more ready solution. The top is still a bit raw, but this is very fluid. There is like no rough pieces in it. This is much older than the big barrel, and I'm going to use this soon in the garden. That's it for now.